Guys, hello and welcome to Skycurser Daily number 75. Today we are going to be picking up where we left off yesterday, which is addressing pausing the game and allowing one object to continue playing until it's ready to reactivate all the other objects. So we will work on that probably in different ways throughout the progression of the game, but for now we are working on that specifically when Skycurser dies. When Skycurser dies, we want everything in the room to pause. We want the heads up display down on the bottom left to continue playing the animation of Skycurser dying, and then as soon as that animation is finished, then unpause, especially when Skycurser comes back to life. So we left off at the end of the day yesterday, almost feeling like we had it, and we definitely had some issues that still we needed to work out, specifically related to the whenever Skycurser lost all of his lives and all the lives were reset, in other words through the continue, and when Skycurser dies the first time after continue, we were having some issues. So we're just gonna start off recreating the issue by playing the game, and then we will try to troubleshoot how to fix this. And we troubleshot it for a while last night. We made some progress, but still have a little bit to go.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Looks good. Looks good. And then this is where it starts to bug out.
Continue.
Continue again. We start getting some issues with surfaces, I think. So I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. I'd like to look at some of the feedback here. Some of the debug messaging. Huh. It might be that I'm not entirely sure. One pause handler. Let's see what the depth is on this guy. Depth is 0. I think I'm fine with that for now. I almost think that I'm going to talk through this out loud. I almost think that the cockpit is not getting regenerated properly. Although when we continue, we do see the cockpit, but whenever he dies for the first time after continue, you don't see the cockpit animation. I think that's why the screen freezes. So I'm wondering if for some reason cockpit is getting destroyed, and I think it is. Let's look at the cockpit. guy has died shows up right here. Wondering, something might not be getting reset right here. I need to see when the cockpit frame is getting created. Do you see cockpit generated? Let me look at this output again. You see cockpit generated here. I'd like to see. So that's good. I think that's correct. I'm wondering if this guy right here is not getting reset. I need to see how that is getting set. So it doesn't exist at all right here. Skycurser die counter. Let's put some output into there for the other piece. I think we're safe to go ahead and remove all this from here, so this should not give us a bunch of noise next time we search. So let's do that same search, view results. This all looks right. This gets reset whenever script reset game gets called. Let's see when script reset game gets called. Controller persistent in the step event. 190. So it gets reset on a track mode when the track mode is ending. So this might be it. Nope, this is still related to a track mode if pushing start during a track mode. Okay. Same thing, inserting a coin during a track mode, so those four, or those three, are related to a track mode. This guy. Okay, so that's in a comment. High score screen does script reset game. Okay. So I think I might need to reset that variable. That might be my issue. Because that counter might just be a runaway counter. But we can determine if it's a runaway counter by seeing if that counter gets reset by putting some debug messaging here. This should get set every single time that cockpit gets loaded. If the cockpit gets instantiated, that counter right there should be set no problem. This might not be happening here, so let's get some good debugging here. Technically, we should see it reset every single time the game gets unpaused.
Skycurser. Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go! Continue.
That's interesting. So it is running, but for some reason it's just not getting. There's something weird going on there. We saw it run, and it came out. It did its thing. Cockpit counter reset. Paused, destroying. Cockpit generated. Aha. So the counter does get reset. But one thing I noticed is that it's not like it's going through some motions that it shouldn't be going through. Some of the heads-up display is going through some different motions. Start at the top here. Unpause. Pause. Destroying. Cockpit counter reset. Paused. Pause destroying. Cockpit counter reset. Okay. Going through the motions. Yep, that's right. Terminator in real life incoming. So then we hit this one right here. See, 1, 2, 3. I don't actually, I do see it getting unpaused, destroying, and then the counter is not reset until the cockpit has been regenerated. That's interesting. Every other time it would say unpaused, pause destroying, and then a few lines later it would say cockpit counter reset. So I think what I'll do is reset the counter. I will reset the counter on destroy of the cockpit and see if that handles it. See if that does it. Try again.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go! Continue.
Boom! Got it. Nailed it. Now the only thing that I want to change is I think I might try to JBen99, one of the guys, there's 3 of us who are working on this project. One of the other guys on the project does the art. man, there's no way in the world I would have enough time to build the art as well. If I didn't have, if Chris wasn't doing the art, if I was working on a different project, I would probably get my artwork either from a place like graphicriver.net or a place like Open Game Art. Okay. Dance for me, Skycurser Dev. Dance. Love it. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to update is I'd like to also activate the instance. Yeah, I know, that's like the one challenge that I think a lot of devs have is just getting good art. I haven't heard of Monster Dash. Oh, sweet, yeah. Is that your game? Yeah, use placeholders. CTXCB says. Sweet. Post a link. So Jabin, I would love to record what your platform is. You said your game is called Monster Dash. Tight. And what's the gaming platform that you're using, and where is it available? I'm going to put a list of these together and hopefully just have these available. If you want to be on the list, I'd love to put you on there. Just like to have these available to other gamers inside the information below the stream. Right, Game Maker. Well, at the very least, you know, the thing is, I'd like to have developer names and what platform they're using. Lava Cave in. Nice. Okay, so yours is not called Monster Dash. Yours is called Lava Cave in. Pardon me. Cool. Okay. No need to. Just share with me when you you either have of a YouTube video or art link, or if it's being sold somewhere. Sweet. Awesome, dude. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to add, like I said, was the awesome, got a follow, JBin99. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Griffin Aerotech School of Aviation. All right. Say what? Okay, let's look at our pause handler. And we want to look at the draw GUI. And the other thing that we wanted to do here was I don't see that I have instance deactivate object cockpit frame on here. I want to make sure that I thought I had that on there yesterday. Pause handler, data structure. Let me look at the step event here. Before I start drawing to my new surface, I would like to deactivate this object. Man, I thought for sure I had that in here already. But deactivate this object so it doesn't get drawn to the new surface. And so the next thing I want to do is deactivate this is going to take a little bit of figuring out. I'm going to deactivate 3 sets of maybe I'll only have to drop in the super, because I don't necessarily need the Vulcan meters. So let's just deactivate the super and see what that nets us. Right here is unpausing it. Am I setting a pause handler GS up here? Do I set it by default to true? set to false by default. We need to see where this is set at. Set here. If the pause handler exists, then we change the depth. And so I'm going to have a similar element, similar property on the arms super. And do the same thing on a step event here. So the other piece that I want to do is set to depth -101, mainly because I want it to sit on top of the HUD display. Because right now the HUD display is at 100, and if you, the further in the negative direction you go, the higher up the stack is in terms of drawing items to the screen. This to object arms super, and arms super there. So I think we're good there, and I think we might have it. Surface copy, surface reset. I will remove some of this extra data. Commented out data and debug messaging as soon as I can verify all this is working as expected. So let's go test this. This will be cool because this means I can activate certain things. The pause handler is its own object, and it can go about activating other objects as necessary. So we don't have to just only unpause one thing.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Okay, so I'm seeing that it's drawing the, it's not removing the background when it's drawing that particular object. The background still remains, which is a little bit odd. It should be transparent by default. Yeah, it's transparent there. I'm not sure why it's re-adding that back in. For this, I think I'm going to have to makes no sense to me at all. Cockpit frame for a second. Ooh, got the sprite. Put the object. Very, very interesting how that's working. Let me try this one more time, see if that wasn't some sort of weird glitch in terms of loading. Not sure what could cause it to have. I don't know if you guys saw there was a purple box, which is our default background for transparency purposes, around the ARMS Super part of the HUD display.
Mission 1.
Especially when I die, so watch it when I die here. Yeah, it throws up that purple box around it. And that obviously is incorrect.
Continue.
The hard part about this is doing the search. Because background is this particular thing. Add sprite background. Something else. I guess I'll check this on the object. Visible solid. Good thing is it sits on top of the other window, as I hoped it would. I wish there was a way to check and see if an object was activated or not. I don't think there is, because I wouldn't hit it every single time right here. I just thought of something, which is I think the ARMS Super is connected in every way to the Skycurser object. So if the Skycurser object doesn't exist, it's connected to the PC, the persistent controller object. And if the persistent controller object doesn't exist, then, or it's not activated, I bet that's what's causing the oddity with the sprite background. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. No. Oh. Hold on a sec, guys. Give me 1 sec, guys. I will be right back. Awesome. Thanks for the wait, guys. I'm back. As I was saying, I think this has something to do with the persistent controller reference here, and I gotta figure out why I attached it to the persistent controller. Probably gonna go check. I'm checking the persistent controller first off. I don't see anything in here that's crazy that would indicate why I had it attached yet. The next thing I'd like to do is okay. Come on, Game Maker, don't freeze up on me. Okay, I don't see anything there. Let's go look at the ARM Super itself. This is literally what I've just added. Let's look at the Super meters. There's a create event, which has an image speed and image index in there. I'd like to see where this is used. So used in reset supers and weapon the meters for the meter helpers. So it just automatically grabs the meter reference from persistent controller. So if I took that off, it would be just take this guy out of here. So far, let's see what else I got here. And it probably doesn't make sense anyways for me to have this variable in the step event. It should really only be in the create event anyway, so I'm going to take it out of here while I'm in here. And I think I'll just say arms super like this. Arms super equals object super meter, or our object arms super. And then remove this guy. Meter then becomes arms super dot b underscore meter. And so I will do some other helpers. So let's just update this while we're here, because I think we're going to have to update all these items in order for us not to see that background. And that's a good thing too, because I wonder if I had them connect. I'm just thinking for a second. I wonder if I had them connected to the persistent controller so that their data was the same whenever you got to level 2. Entirely possible. Yeah, in fact, I think that's the whole reason I had it set up like that. Let's get back to this guy. Change this back. I think we might be able to get away with this, because I think what we'll do is instead we'll re-enable the persistent controller as well, and we'll see what that does. Better way to handle that anyway. Okay, leave that alone for now. So I'm not going to update these other meters at the moment. I think what I'll do is reactivate persistent controller and reactivate ARM Super. I'm already reactivating ARM Super, so let's, I don't necessarily need to deactivate persistent controller there, because it shouldn't be affecting anything on screen that I want to make sure disappears. So let's leave it. Leave it activated until we do this instance deactivate all, and then in the step event we'll come back here. Why did I have instance deactivate object right there? I wonder if that's why I was seeing that oddity. Huh. So this may be easier than I thought. I might have just had my code out of place. Let's comment this out and see if that fixes it.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
No, still broken. Okay, so let's go back and re-instantiate this guy. Let's re-instantiate him before we re-instantiate ARM Super. Let's try this again.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
Still got the bug. Still got the bug. I wonder if this guy right here could be affecting it. Try again.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
There it is.
Go!
Okay, so based on that, I want to I don't want to reinitiate the object controller persistent until down here when everything gets reinitiated. So I think I'm okay with the way it is. So what I discovered was that I'm disabling alpha blending right before I am drawing to a surface. And so I wanted to make sure that I re-enabled alpha blending here. Can anyone here help me by testing my jumping mechanics? I can't decide if I should redo it. So that fixed our issue. That's so awesome. What else? The next thing I want to do is, first off, let's get some of this commented code out of here so that we don't have to be thinking about it all the time. I would like to save all this work right here. This was a lot of tedious testing. Put it in script for now. Just drop it in here for now, leave it alone. Okay there. Pause handler right here. I think we're good there. Now, the question is, do I remove this debug message information here? I think I can go ahead and do that safely. Not worry about what else is happening here because I think we've proved that it is working correctly. Cool. So JBin99, sometimes I have more people in here. You might come back and try again later and see if somebody'd be willing to help. Yeah, that's cool too. Alright. So like I said, the next thing I want to do is make this last a little bit longer. I want this pause to begin specifically when the slide out occurs before the death animation occurs. I want it to just feel like it was a little bit more intentional. I think that's the main thing, is that I don't want people to feel like something happened that shouldn't have happened, you know. So let's go look at that script that's doing the animation. Oops, wrong one. And see if maybe we could activate it on snow. But really, we might be able to just take this guy right here and pop it in right there. And see if that fixes it. I think we need to do one more check here, which is make sure that the death is actually occurring before we do it on snow. So I just need to figure that out real quick, which should be, we should get an indicator from that already inside of here, the cockpit frame object. Something should give that away to us here. Global.Skycurser died, so here's what we'll do. I'm going to remove this debugging here as well. No need for it anymore. I think I've got one in the create event. Yep. So we'll do one more piece here into this if statement, which is and Skycurser died. Okay, let's try that. See if that works.
Skycurser.
Ooh, that was odd. Looked to me like it was trying to go to tracked mode, but had a problem because it was also interfering with the operator menu. The operator menu key. That should have never happened, but I'll debug that in a minute.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
No animation at all now. Okay. Did he die? Which one? Wow. If Skycurser exists and pi does not equal true, I think what we could do is object cockpit frame. So the second that he dies, we set this to false. And it should automatically reset itself. So, I guess we're still here. If Skycurser died, then we just set height equals false. That should force it to come in snowing and also run the pause animation. Let's try that.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
Nope, nope, nope. I'm pretty excited about the curfew coming off the Monon. It is a safe place. People get home at night. Okay, let's try this.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
So it looked like it partially worked, but then it also looked like there's some sort of issue with it, so I'm going to try to look at that again. I should have just reset instead of came out and then go back in.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
Okay, so looks like it pauses the first time and then unpauses, but something's not getting reactivated. I'm gonna clean up some of this code here while I'm looking at it. So technically, the most awesome scenario here would be to activate it as soon as the snow starts, and then deactivate it as soon as the snow ends on the way out, or as soon as it's all the way out. Trying to figure this out here, so I'm gonna get crazy with this for a minute, but considering taking it and putting it here. And of course, you know, the one caveat we'll have here is to make sure Skycurser is dead. And we've already got it in our code here, right? Skycurser died. And then I'll pull that back up here in a second. We'll pull this guy out. And put him right here. Verify something on the pause handler real quick, which is what happens when unpause is okay. Cockpit death really should get set to true as soon as Skycurser died is true, and not. I'm not sure where else where I'm actually setting at. Oh, okay. So this is good. This is a much better position for this to be. I think it, particularly when it goes all the way out. Let's try this.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Sky. Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
So, as we can see, we almost have it. It's looking really good. So we're just going to keep trying to get it here. There's one more thing I'm trying to do, which is trying to clear a surface or reset a surface. Okay, let's try this. I thought I was doing this. Guess I should probably put this here.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go! Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Just uploaded a test version of Mission 2 music if you wanted to throw that in. Tight, dude. Tight, tight, tight. I'm almost done with this piece that I'm working on. So I'll take a look at that in just a few. Loving it. Should only be clearing at this point. Draw clear alpha. We should only be clearing the application surface, and we should be drawing my surface to the application surface and drawing the application surface to the application surface. I know it sounds a little funny, but that really should be how it goes. I wonder if I could change the order of these pieces. It's clear before together. See if this does anything different. I also just wanted to see what happens if I switch this. I know that's changing two things at once, probably not the best idea, but let's see what happens there. I may need to activate the objects before I draw to the application surface. Or before I draw the application surface on the application surface.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!
Okay, so that makes sense what happened there. I think I want to do this right here. Try that.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
It seems a little bit backwards here, but I feel like I might have to deactivate these objects right before I draw that surface, and then activate them a couple steps later. I don't know what that's going to look like, if that's going to cause some weirdness or not, but we'll see.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
Frustrating. It's all, what I see happening here is that the surface I created is being rewritten to every single step, and I'm not exactly sure why. Try to throw some debug messaging in. So this is just to see some debug messaging. Nope.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
Okay, let's look at that. Creating surface and then redrawing it every step. Technically, what I should be doing is seeing if I can Okay, so I think I'm going to mix this up a little bit. I might just do something similar to what I have here. But, yeah. Okay, we're going to pause this right here. piece in. I basically want to redraw the surface every single time because I think I'm running into an issue where the surface and the application surface are fighting for like focus, and so that's why we're seeing that stutter on the cockpit frame. So instead of application surface here, this will just be surface. Let's see what that lets us. We deactivate, and then we set the target, and then we enable the blend, draw the application surface onto surface, and I think we're going to need to reset target before we try to draw again. Okay, let's try that.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go!
Come on. Why? One thing I didn't do was clear the surface. Yeah.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
Based on doing it this way, I don't think there's a need to.
Mission 1. Death at dusk.
Good.
Mission 1. Death at dusk. Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk. Mission 1. Death at dusk. Go! Mission 1, 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 Death at Dusk. Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go! Mission 1. Death at dusk.
talking through this, we create a temporary surface that copies that copies the we just have the temporary surface do it no matter what. Surface copy, temporary copy the surface, set the target to the surface, clear the surface, do these magical enable alpha blends, draw the temporary surface to the surface and draw the application surface to the surface, reset the target to the application surface, and then draw the surface. That makes sense to me, actually.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk.
Okay, so it's having a problem with the temp surface not existing. We'll create it. So if it does exist already, we set the target to it, we clear it, and then we reset the target. And then we copy. I mean, theoretically, copy should just destroy whatever is on it, but let's just do a little bit of overkill here for a minute while we're testing.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk.
Come on. Let's do it.
Mission 1, Death at Dusk. Go!